Alright, tier list time. Orange Piccolo, Blue Goku, Evil Vegeta, the Gammas, and STR Goku and Vegeta. Who turns into Vegito? Let's just jump straight into the list. No filters, no games, no bullcrap. I think this is the official tier list. This is my final product. We don't know what the part 2 LR is gonna be to UI. But this is it right here. Let's start off with a Vegito. Now, Vegito's a interesting case because he could be easily the top 5 LR. It just depends on who you are. But when I use him, he barely transforms. But he's really good. Even in his base kit, he stacks attack and defense. He's got 50% damage reduction above a certain amount of health. He could quad. So he's really solid. But if it wasn't for his strict, it's not even necessarily strict, is that his team is so good that, especially if you got a lot of Majin Buu Saga, like, it heals so much and so consistently that it's like tough for me to even evaluate him. That's how strange this unit is. It's tough for me to even really evaluate him because you see the transformation and you're like, yeah, he's easily a top 10 LR, but come on now, when's the last time you seen his active? You know what I'm saying? When's the last time you seen bro actually turn into Vegito? But if he could actually consistently turn into Vegito, like, if it was a more consistent transformation, of course he would be better than the Gammas or Evo Blue Goku. Evo Blue Vegeta and Goku and Orange Piccolo. Like, of course, if it was like a turn 4, like, okay, yeah, turn 4, boom, Vegito, yeah, he'll probably be somewhere in the top 7, 8. Nah, he'd probably be even higher, actually. But due to his transformation conditions, he's gonna stay right there where he belongs. The Gamma, same issue. They could look really good. They could be really useful, but in today's meta, it's very weird because superheroes is the best team in the game, right? And it seems like they have a good setup, but you would think defensively they're great, but they're just not. Like, the new fights that we're getting they're getting one shot most of the time. They're not living Gogeta unless it's Gamma 1 doing 3 supers. Cell Max, they'll live, but like, you can't really depend on them as a slot 1 unit. Their damage is really good. Their support is really good, but there's better support than them, especially now. I feel like the Gammas are really solid, and a lot of people may not agree with my list purely based off who I have in the top 10 spot. I mean, mind you, I didn't want to be selfish and just say, oh, I mean, as you can see, Broly's right there, so a lot of people is already triggered. Let me just say that now. But I didn't really want to just put one unit at number 10 because it's like, it's conditional. It's like, based on what fight you're going through, one of these units can end up being better than the other unit. It's really conditional with these 4. Like, with these other LRs right now, like, that are down here, it's like, okay, Ginyu solid. Omega Shenron, he's horrible. The Super Saiyan Trio, horrible. Ribrianne, she's solid. Future Gohan, still solid. Zamasu, when that domain update comes up, he will be on the top 10 list. You can argue with me. He'd probably be around number 4 or 5. He's probably better than Gogeta. Once that domain update comes, he's better than Gogeta. So he will be top number 5 on the list. Or number 6, something like that. Yeah, they're good, but they're not good enough. The intro skill, I feel like you would think, oh, Future Saga. That's not hard. That's not a bad introduction condition, but it just is for some reason. Like, Future Saga is just lacking right now. And, I mean, you go past, I mean, all these other LRs is like, I mean, Golden Frieza, he's good for short content. They're about to get an easy A, the gods in the Super Saiyan 4s. But everyone else, I mean, you could talk about STRUI Goku, but after 7 turns, he's cooked. He's a turn-restricted character, which a lot of people don't know. But with these 4, is really conditional. So yeah, Broly's next. And as you can see, a lot of people already is hating. Like, what? How could Broly not be better than Super Buu? Well, uh, Broly's team is actually really efficient right now. Super Bosses is great, but he's not the right lead for Super Bosses. That's really what's holding him back from being great. Is that he wants to be a super unit so bad. Like he's a false extreme unit. His domain actually ends up hurting most of the time. And that's literally what's keeping him back. His domain, and he's in competition for, the domain with the units on his team, and the fact that he's not even really a good leader for super bosses. Yet he's the strongest lead. He's Super Bosses has Goku Black as a lead, the physical one, Cell Max, and Broly here. But the thing with Broly is he's the worst out of the three, yet he's probably the most powerful once transformed, which is very odd. But like I said, domain, you're fighting for the domain. Who do I use the domain with? Second of all, he's just not the proper lead. Other than that, his kid is really good, really solid. He's transforms. He's still really good and really solid, but there are just better units than him that are doing everything, that are just better, plain and simple. Like Bootanks, for an example. Now, he doesn't share the issues with Broly. His leader skill is perfect. His team is damn near perfect. I mean, it's healing all the time, everywhere. He stacks. He guards. He has dodge. He attack breaks. He debuffs. He seals for 5 turns. So that Cell Max fight is bullcrap when you're using him. He does it all. I mean, he's healing. Just use him. Go use him. And then use Broly. And then tell me how much easier it is for his team versus Broly's team. He's just not cohesive on his own team. It just is what it is. Like, how are you the best unit? Well, other than Cell Max. But how are you the best unit for your team, right? But you're not even cohesive with them. You don't even really work well with him. I guess you could argue like, oh, Goku Black, Goku Black, he's a Saiyan, but he's damn near the devil. Like Rose, he's not like a real Saiyan, but Broly is. Like, he has the Saiyan links and everything. Like I don't know. You could argue with me. I mean, maybe I could be a little biased, but I mean, just right now in the meta, Majin Buu Saga team seems a little bit better than Super Bosses. Is more efficient, more health. Like I said, you have Revive. The only thing that's keeping Broly really right here on the list is that, these units are just worse than him. Literally, that's it. He's just slightly made the cut. He just barely made it. But yeah, Bootanks, and then he transforms into Gohan, and it's like 50% chance to dodge. He guards. He has additional guaranteed supers. He could quad. I mean, his defensive stats actually get more impressive than Broly's. Especially with the fact that he can dodge and Broly has to just sit there and eat it. I mean, unless you run a hidden potential build and it's just full dodge, but Buhan and Bootanks just has that in their kit. And his kit is just more solid. He's healed. Like I said, he's healing. You're constantly healing with his team. So I wanted to keep that in mind. Number 7 is, surprise, surprise, Mr. 17 in squad. Yeah. He's Gamma 1 and 2, but better in every way. Every single possible way, he's better. Better active skill, better support, stronger defensively, and stronger offensively. Except for on the active skill turn with Gamma 1. He's just better. He's just outright better. Outright. And he's an android. That's what makes it worse. Like, oh, damn. But his EZA did just come out. He's really solid. He's really good. If you just use him and test him, you could even argue he can go higher. But since he's just fresh, he's still new, I want people to get used to him. I don't want anyone to break their phone. He's really solid. He's really good. It's not really too much to say. I mean, he supports on 18 key, 12 key, active skill. He supports key as well. He's just doing it all. He rainbow changes. Um, yeah, he's just really solid. I mean, I didn't actually know they were gonna make him this cracked. But just go use him and you'll see. And mine's at 55%. And boy, is he crazy. Number 6 is Gogeta. I mean, come on now. Like, at this point, it should be pretty obvious. I mean, the only people who are gonna have a problem with this video is people who see this right here. This is upsetting to a lot of people, but it's the harsh truth. I mean, it just is. But yeah, Gogeta, he's just Gogeta. I mean, he guards for the first 3 turns. He's got multiple supers. He's not really supposed to be kept on rotation. You see him, you rotate him off, you get him back, boom, he transforms. He's got dodge, he's got additionals, he's got crits, he's got attack buffs, he's got crazy things, and then he has a target mechanic. So that's what's keeping him above 17 in my opinion. It's strictly because he has the target mechanic. You take the target away, a mechanic away from Gogeta, and I like 17 in squad better than Gogeta. Gogeta is literally saved from his target mechanic and that mechanic being broken, and he'll just dodge everything. So shout outs to Gogeta for being solid. 4 and 5. I'm not like we're not playing this game. Like, come on, they're just the best units in the game. You sort of group all of them together. I mean, Evo of Blue Vegeta, UI Goku, they're the same exact goddamn unit, but one tanks and one dodges. And I put Goku above Vegeta because Goku is now officially better than Vegeta. Argue with me, whatever. I don't care. Goku's better than Vegeta. It just is what it is in this new meta, especially because of this right here. This partnership right here is insane. UI Goku has guaranteed dodges. Blue Vegeta doesn't. You know what I'm saying? You die, you get the revive. He's got 100% chance to dodge. Evo Blue Vegeta doesn't. He's got guard and damage reduction. You dodge 4 times in battle. He has 100% chance to dodge. All he needs is 4. Yeah, 77, and then you got 80, and then that, and then that, and then yeah. He dodges 4 times in battle. He's got not 4 times in rotation. He's gonna dodge everything else. His dodge stacks. A lot of people didn't know that. I always knew it, but it just is what it is. Vegeta, he's still right there. I mean, it's not like, oh my God, he's so much worse than UI Goku. No, that's not the problem. In certain cases, Vegeta will seem better than Goku. But overall, with this partnership, it just is what it is. I mean, now that he's out, like, Goku's definitely better. I mean, he is a perfect linking partner. The support, the attack stats, everything is just perfect. But they are close, very close. I mean, it's... Even if you want to say this, I'm not going to argue with you. I mean, if you got a preference for Vegeta and just tanking instead of outright dodging, then that's you. But me, I'm putting Goku in number 4 and Vegeta number 5. I mean, UI Goku, Cell Max, Beast Gohan, I don't really even have to talk about them. I mean, come on. What do you want me to say? You want me to make up some bull crap just to keep the video going? I mean, Beast Gohan's number 1 for obvious reasons. I mean, I don't even have to talk about him. Everyone knows Beast Gohan is number 1, and it's going to be they're going to have to create a spectacular fucking unit for Beast Gohan to not be number 1 in the game for the whole year. I don't know. I don't think they're going to drop anything better than Beast Gohan all 2024 until, like, maybe Christmas or, I don't know. Not Tanabata, because that's what we're going through now. That slot where Zamasu and Blue Vegito came out, that slot is the only slot I can see them coming out with something better than Beast Gohan. UI Goku is actually better than Beast Gohan and Cell Max once transformed, but, you know, he has one of those strict conditions. One of those, 5 turns after he starts, 5 turns after he's on rotation. So, you know, nobody really likes that. I mean, if you get him turn 1, slot 1, now you're just forced to keep him on rotation instead of moving him into the 3rd slot. And nobody likes that. I wish it was just turn 5. So, like, maybe let's say you wanted to put him in slot 3 because the rotations sort of demanded him to be in slot 3. You could rotate him off, and then he'll just, hey, you'll come back, turn 5. Hey, boom, right there. You could transform. It just would be better. But when he transforms, he's the best unit in the game. Everyone knows that. But due to his transformation being a little wonky, and plus it's a domain, it's not a true active skill. Even if it was just a transformation, you could take the domain away. If it was just a transformation and both UI Gokus can be out at the same time, well, god damn it, he would probably be number 1. Even with the horrible stipulation, like, he'd probably be better than Cell Max. Maybe not Beast Gohan, but he'll definitely be better. Nobody would really complain if the list looked like this. If you just simply took the domain, made it a regular active skill. Boom, both UIs can be out now. I don't think people will argue with me with this one. Yeah, I think a lot of people would be glad with this list. Yeah, I even like the aesthetic of this list better, like with Cell Max at 3. And I like Cell Max as a unit because I'm a villain fan, so. But that's not the case. Until they fix that damn domain update, he's going to be at number 3. Oh, well, I guess. Okay. Well, okay. I wasn't going to start over. It was just going to be the end of the video. Like, it was just about to come to an abrupt end, y'all. I'm not going to lie to you. But, yeah, Cell Max, number 2, guards, insane, ridiculous, dumb, stupid amounts of start of turn stats. Like, dude, his start of turn attack is like 750 if everything is gone right. And you build up a little bit. You just need to do 5 hits, and you need to take 5 hits. Not that bad considering he's got damage reduction, guard, and he's getting stats on super. And he has the target mechanic again, but instead of, Beast Gohan, he's just got it. Beast Gohan and Cell Max actually nukes the opponent as well. So you pop Beast Gohan, it's just a target mechanic. But Cell Max, he throws a big ball at you. He does damage. He's got 999% extra defense, so nothing in the game's touching him that turn while being targeted. I mean, on that specific turn, he's better than Beast Gohan even because he's actually doing damage. Even though, Beast Gohan, he'll still do damage, but you could get sealed. Beast Gohan could get sun, sealed, the whole 9. When Cell Max uses his, he's going to get damage regardless, so it doesn't matter. He's better on that turn. On that specific turn, he might even be better than UI, yeah. Even UI, he's better than UI on his active skill, which is crazy. I don't know if I can say that about Beast Gohan. Yeah, he's not better than Ultra Instinct Goku with his domains. Hell no. If we're talking about like actives, it would be like this. Yeah, it would be like this. Cell Max has the best active in the game. Beast has the second best active, and UI Goku, when he's transformed and everything, he's the king. This is how it will look when he's transformed. But I mean, this is the list. I mean, I don't really see any. I don't know how you can complain about this list. I mean, this list is just really awesome. I think I did a pretty good job. Bless me. But yeah, hopefully you agree with this list. And if you don't agree with this list, then let me know why you don't agree with this list. Don't just not agree with my list and just, no. Voice your opinions. Let me know how you feel, bro. I feel like this is a perfect list right now. Dokkan's doing really well. I mean, for a 9-year anniversary, I mean, what you got to understand is all of this is 9-year anniversary or higher. Like, Broly 9-year anniversary, he was 9-year anniversary content for JP. He's post 9-year anniversary. 9-year anniversary, all right here. Post 9-year anniversary, post 9-year anniversary, 9-year anniversary. So, I mean, come on now. I mean, all of this except for Orange Piccolo. That's how fucking good Orange Piccolo is, by the way. The only thing that surpasses Orange Piccolo is literally 9-year anniversary content. in post 9-year anniversary content. That just goes to show you how fucking ahead of his time he was. Like, when everyone was glazing Piccolo, it wasn't for no reason. It's because he's that fucking guy. He's that good. Even in today's meta. Shit, I might even could do this and get away with it. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, bro, I could literally do this and get away with it. Like, seriously. Like, bro has a giant form that's nullifying the enemies and his abilities. I mean, I could really honestly get away with this. Honestly. I'm so dead ass. But I'm not gonna do that. I don't want people being mad at me. It's peer pressure. I don't want to get my head chopped off. I don't want motherfuckers to kill me. So I'm gonna just say it like this. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I won't be doing a tier list for some while, so don't expect another tier list.